My name is Reverend Arnold Culbreth, and I serve as Director of Ministry Engagement with the Douglas Leadership Institute. One of our areas of focus is strengthening the family, and one of the ways we do this is by focusing on the issue of life. So in an effort to be a voice for the voiceless, defenseless, purpose-filled preborn babies in the womb, the Douglas Leadership Institute has birthed a brand new initiative called the Jeremiah 1 and 5 Project. Did you know that since 1973, 20 million of the babies killed by abortion were Black? What can we do about this as pastors and preachers? In Jeremiah 1 and 5, as this project is so aptly named, God says to Jeremiah, "I knew you before I formed you in your mother's womb. Before you were born, I set you apart and appointed you as my prophet to the nations." There are three life-affirming keys that jump out at us in this text: purview, personhood, and purpose. First, we see the purview of God. God sees and knows us in the womb. Secondly, God acknowledges personhood even in the womb. He didn't say he saw a clump of cells. He said, "I saw you, Jeremiah." So preborn lives matter. They're important to God. And thirdly, God assigns purpose in the womb. Jeremiah was set apart and appointed to be a prophet to the nations, and each of us are called to do something special in the earth too. The pastors that sign and stand with us will agree to three things: to pray, to preach, and to promote. Pray for an end to abortion and that the goals and expectations of this pivotal project are achieved. Preach that life comes from God, that is precious, and that it should be protected. And promote the Jeremiah 1 and 5 Project by recruiting 3 other pastors to join us. Think about it. 250 Black pastors, each promoting 3 other pastors. That's 1,000 pastors praying, preaching, and promoting the Jeremiah 1 and 5 Project. The Douglas Leadership Institute is working hard to end the abortion crisis by connecting pregnant women to free pregnancy help centers, and also by networking with adoption advocates, the Fatherhood Initiative, Abstinence Education, Abortion Aftercare, and much more. Let me leave you with this. Margaret Sanger, the founder of Planned Parenthood, the leading promoter and provider of abortion in the country, wrote a historic and infamous letter to Dr. Clarence Gamble of the Procter & Gamble Enterprise in 1939. She wrote, "We should hire 3 or 4 colored ministers, preferably with social service backgrounds and with engaging personalities. The most successful educational approach to the Negro," she wrote, "is through a religious appeal. We don't want the word to go out that we want to exterminate the Negro population, and the minister is the man who can straighten out that idea if it ever occurs to any of their more rebellious members. Since ministers were the group that the thief, the devil, John 10 and 10, strategically used to gain anti-life entry into our communities through Margaret Sanger and Planned Parenthood, then I dare to believe, men and women of God, that God wants to use pastors, preachers, ministers of the gospel to close that same door. Will you join us? The Jeremiah 1 and 5 Project needs you. Visit our website at dlinstitute.org to learn more and to sign up. Your help is desperately needed because lives depend on it. God bless you.